Welcome to the Crypto Nest. So Bitcoin, as you can see, it's receiving some pressure. I think if I go here, I did the chart already. No, I didn't. All right. So once again, there is still this count that we did the third wave, but just an A, B, C. So that's a diagonal, and now we're doing a W, X, Y. And the Y has an A, B, and a C, and we actually completed the A, the B, and now we're working on the C. And yeah, pretty much like that. All right, so now I thought I did already something. It looks like I didn't. Let's go into 4 hours. So we do have this downtrend line. I guess now I can just extend it. I think here it should be pretty much accurate. About, I think this one also I can take it out. Cleaner chart. All right, so this now is an important level, and actually if I go on the 1 hour, I don't know, I had another chart here. Oh, yeah, I was here. All right, so it's about the same, nothing really changed, but so we are here, we have this downtrend, almost got, actually we start to challenge it, but lately price got rejected big time. Let's see how it goes. Now we still have this potential more bullish count, that this could be already an A, B, C for the wave 1, and this is a wave 2. This is the fib of this movement here, and let's see now how it is going to plan out. So first of all, we need to break this downtrend and adjust draw, and we cannot allow price to go much lower than a 0.786, which is, I'm going to round it up, 52,000, 51,984 plus and minus. Yeah, so this is the level. If we go below, we start to be unreliable, and because it's a diagonal 3 wave, then more likely it's going to fail, and it means we're going to go lower. In fact, if I zoom out a little bit more, maybe go on the 4 hours, you can see that we were jumping from these yellow descending channeling, and now maybe we're going to go below that, and then we're doing another deeper downtrend channeling. And if I zoom out a little bit more, I was counting this as a 1, 2, 3, and then hoping or looking for this 4th wave. But now I start to be a little bit messy here. Let me, okay, that I cannot move. I just wanted to do the fib retracement and see if we already got invalidated for this 4th wave. So we're still good. Now I know it's messy. Maybe I should open another chart eventually, but we can still go to 49,500 and be border limit, because we, once again, I count this as a diagonal and not 5-way up. And because, yeah, honestly, I don't see really impulsive movement, unfortunately. Some people argue that this is a 5-way up. Indeed, it can, but a lot of time correction, it double check our count. And then if we go way below the 0.5, then it doesn't work. So you can see that we already went to the 0.618, which on an impulsive movement, it shouldn't do that. Maximum is 0.5. So the only left option I have is count this as a B, C, and then allow me to go at 0.618. So we're talking 49.50. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all for this, right? And if we go lower, then I will not be able to count this as a 1, 2, 3, but more an A, B, C. And this is why these level after start to be important. and relevant also. So we just recently made a golden cross, no, a dead cross, sorry. Until price doesn't try to reverse, we're going to continue to go lower. Now, if I check some indicators, just to have an idea, 12 hours, because 4 hours honestly is too early. Okay, 12 hours, we're not still into oversold. We're near there, we've already been there, but the RSI never been there for the last 1 or 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, I would say. Now let's go on the daily and see, this is where really it pays off, right? So it's usually when both are oversold, it's a very nice entry level usually, and then it's followed by a spike or higher level price. For sure, that's not financial advice. You can do your own research and see if it does concur what I'm saying on what you're seeing. So here it did work out, and the both time here it did do, but just slightly. Well, for sure, when you look, you cannot just buy when the two of those are oversold. You also need to do a price action, right? But if price is lower and then it's reaching near retracement retracement level, and both are oversold, then chances are that the price could or should reverse soon. So that technically could be an entry point. And also, some people also, for the greater picture, they go and check the weekly. Honestly, weekly, I don't use it often, and that's really for a very long-term investor. But here was definitely an entry level. Both were oversold. You can see that we dip lower, but now you're still in amazing profits, right? Others, what do? It's they just look for oversold, and they use the MA9, MA21. So when they cross over or below, that's for them. Combined with the RSI, it's a buying or a selling signal for them. Anyway, there are many techniques here. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Honestly, for the moment, I'm not alarmed. But the only thing I'm going to say is the more Bitcoin is going to start to make a deep correction for this fourth wave, the less high this fifth wave is going to go. Because at the end of the day, yeah, sure. How can we calculate the fifth wave? We take the wave 1 and 2, and then we take the reference of the fourth wave and give us our target for the fifth wave. For sure, the fifth wave can overshoot, but usually in crypto is the third wave that overshoot. So this is why, yes, nice pullback, decent pullback, LT pullback are good, but for the fourth wave, we don't want a deep one, because it's going to imply that it's going to change the target for a fifth wave. Honestly, hopefully, it's I'm being clear. So I'm not being bearish. I'm just saying that, if we go lower, much lower with this fourth wave, then it's going to compromise the height of final target for this fifth wave. So that's the only point I wanted to point out at the end today, because I know many people are freaking out. And honestly, even if this A, B, C I can count as a wave 1 and this is wave 2, it's not great, honestly, because it's a diagonal are not super reliable. So it's going to imply that if we kind of end now and price actually reverse, we're going to have an A, a B, and a C for the third wave, and then we're going to have a fourth wave, and then another A, B, C for the fifth wave, and then yeah. So, and now I'm being very nice when I do that, because it's usually more like that, right? A, B, C, same level, then we're going to do correction, and then A, B, C, and then that's the case of, are we even going to get to the 100,000 if we do start to do diagonals or continue to do a deep retracement. Now I know fundamentals, BlackRock, ETF, blah, blah, blah. Yes, when momentum get in, people don't care about diagonals. They just make happen diagonal and then they screw the diagonal and make impulsive movement because everybody is rushing there. But we need to be more alert, and these are the option and the dangers that we need to look for so that we're prepared. And then if something happen already, we did see it coming, we call it, we pay attention. All right, so this is pretty much all for Bitcoin. Hopefully you're not freaking out. I know out there some people, they say here was the higher high of this cycle. That would be honestly a catastrophe for me, and it would kind of screw my finance big time, because I'm not prepared for that count, that eventuality, that this was the top, and that would be a little bit ridiculous because we went just a couple of thousand higher. Wouldn't make sense. All right, so this is pretty much all for today. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day.